This isn't motivation. This isn't a pep talk. What you're about to hear will interrupt your life. Listen to the seconds dying between your breaths. Most people will never hear this truth in time, because if 2025 ends and you're still living the same story, then everything you survived until now was just rehearsal. So stay, because by the end of this video, you won't just see yourself differently. You'll remember who you were always meant to be. Somewhere along the way, they taught you that identity is permanent. You are what you've always been. This is as good as it gets. Lies. Your title isn't you. Your income isn't you. Here's the only question that matters. Are you living the person you were built to become? Because 2025 isn't waiting, it's sprinting. And the cost of staying the same is always higher than you think. You'll either chase it with regret or rewrite your story before it closes. Let me tell you about someone. Call him Jake. Jake had what everyone envied: the job, the car, the friends. On paper, success. Inside, silence. A quiet ache no one else could hear. Every morning, he stared into the mirror and whispered, "I'm not enough. Maybe this is who I really am," he thought, and that thought scared him. Then one morning, the mirror didn't whisper back. The job vanished. The car disappeared. The people stopped calling. And in that silence, something inside him finally spoke. It wasn't fear. It was truth. Two paths stood before him: rebuild the same life or rebuild himself. He chose the second, because real transformation doesn't start when you add. It starts when you subtract. You stop performing. You stop pretending. You walk away from noise and rebuild from nothing but truth. And from that truth, everything reignited. You met a Jake before. Maybe you are a Jake. The world told you to be realistic, to shrink your dream until it fits your paycheck. But deep down, there's still that whisper at 2 a.m. This isn't all you were made for. That voice isn't fantasy. It's memory of the person you were before the world told you to forget. And every time you ignore it, it dies a little. And so do you. Before 2025 ends, understand this: you are not your past. You are the decision you make today. You're not a statistic. You're a story still being written. Every time you accept mediocrity, you sign a solid contract with regret. But the moment you reject it, you ignite both your future self and your present strength. Fear of failure? Perfect. Fear of judgment? Predictable. Fear of success? That's the final test. Fear isn't the wall, it's the door. Walk through it. Fall if you must, but move. When your pulse spikes and your mind screams you can't, remember, that's your compass pointing exactly where you must go. Here's the twist: you're not the hero of the story you tell yourself. You're the victim pretending to be. And victims stay stuck. Heroes rewrite their origin. They don't wait, they build it. So when 2026 dawns, will you still be repeating last year's lines? Or will you walk onto life's stage as the version destiny's been waiting for? It will hurt. You'll bleed. You'll doubt everything. But your old self isn't dying. It's being replaced. And what rises from those ashes won't be better. It'll be unrecognizable. Take a breath. Feel it. The rhythm of time inside you. Each heartbeat, a countdown. Each breath, a choice. Change doesn't begin someday. It begins exactly here. And when you open your eyes again, nothing will look the same. This is the moment. The moment you stop asking for validation. The moment you stop hiding behind yesterday's reflection. Stand up, look in the mirror, and don't whisper. Declare, I am not who I was. I am who I choose to be. Again, louder, until the old you disappears in the echo. Because when 2025 ends, you'll even say, I wish I had, or thank God I did. Your future self isn't waiting politely. They're pounding on the door. So open it. Wake up. The clock's ticking, and your new self is already walking towards you. If this shifted how you see yourself, don't keep it to yourself. Like, subscribe, Share this with the one person who needs to remember who they are before 2025 ends. Because we're not stepping into a new year. We're stepping into ourselves. 2025, the rewrite begins.